Welcome to show number 101.
Here we are.
Beth and Lee McCain, the Law of Attraction radio show on YouTube. We're here every week as we have been 101 times before.
We have, haven't we?
Well, we thank you for that. We're sure glad that just our loyal listeners come every week.
They sure do. And we have great...
We're getting subscribers?
Yeah, we get subscribers quite a bit, so that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so here we are.
Here we are.
What 101, now we're going to have to go up to show number 200 now.
That's right.
So
listen,
we're kicking it off.
There is never enough law of attraction.
There isn't.
You know, there's always more questions, always more techniques.
More positive thought.
All tons of stuff. It just goes on and on and on. We can never stop talking about the law of attraction.
Well, this is the place to come if you want some good positive thought. If you just want a 10-minute boost of positive energy with nothing but just positivity.
There you go.
Here's the positive place to come.
Say that 10 times fast.
Beth McCain, I love you so.
Well, good. I'm glad. Because you are married to me.
Well, and it's funny, one of our questions is about that this week.
It is, I know.
How did I attract Beth?
Yeah, it was from Terry in Vermont.
How do we know that you didn't attract me?
Oh, it was both. We aligned.
Well, we'll get to that one in a minute, but first, we have another one.
We sure do.
And that is from, Chuck in Wisconsin.
There you go.
Oh, Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin.
Do you?
Dairy country. It's really pretty. Our friend Jeff comes from Wisconsin.
He does? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Wisconsin.
He's a great guy.
A lot of cheese from Wisconsin.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's a pretty place. Wisconsin. What a great name.
How many times are you going to say Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. I think it's an Indian name.
Oh, I see.
Kind of cool. My grandmother, Evelyn, from Wisconsin.
Wow.
So, all right, well, Chuck, here we go. I guess we'll just go straight to the questions.
That sounds good to me.
No big news this week. Got a new book coming out next week.
We sure do. That's big news.
Yeah, well, talk a little bit about that before we get to Chuck.
Well, we have a book that is coming out called Life's Answer, and it is
Beth, does it really give life's answer?
You are just full of it today, I can tell.
You know what?
Why don't you talk about it?
I'm having so much fun with you.
Why don't you talk about it?
Okay, well, anyway, what it's about is all the answers to life based on the tenet of positive thought. Mm-hmm. How you can have the answer to anything you want in life, and how you can have the answer to any question you have in life if you will just apply positive thought to whatever that question may be.
That's right.
And we have a lot of examples and a lot of how-tos on what to do so that you can achieve that end.
That's right.
That's what it's about. It's called Life's Answer.
There you go.
Available at BethanyMcCain.com.
I could not have said it better.
Well, all right.
Also available on
Amazon. Amazon.com. There you go. Life's Answer by Beth.
And as we go farther along, it'll be available in many other outlets.
Yep. All right, let's get to Chuck.
Okay.
Chuck asks, what are your thoughts on religion and the LOA? Do they mix?
That's a great question, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, religion is a belief system. If that belief system is working for you and you feel comfortable in all the rules and answers that are given to you, then it is for you. You see, some people hang on to religion just because it is what they know. Maybe their own parents or grandparents have always had that particular religion, and so it just is in your life. In religion, it must feel as if it rings true to your heart. If any of it makes you uncomfortable or sad or upset, then it is not what you should be believing. The law of attraction is a fact. Whatever you think and feel will come back to you. It is a part of the working universe. So if you are thinking and feeling your daily religion, then that is what will come back to you, and it will come back to you in the form of your religion. It isn't about the law of attraction and religion mixing, because the law of attraction is always working, whether you're conscious or unconscious about it.
Whether you acknowledge it or not.
So whatever you believe in will become your reality. So law of attraction is just about whatever you put out in thought and feeling will come back to you via the universe. Mm-hmm. So if you put out in thought and feeling about a particular belief system, then that is what is going to come back to you then.
Exactly.
So do they mix? Sure they do. In that way they do. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
I do.
Sound like a
plan? So there you go, Chuck.
Okay. I got a question for you now.
I am looking forward to this question.
This is from Terry in Vermont. And this is for Lee. Do you feel you attracted Beth in your life? And if so, how did it happen?
Oh, boy.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Oh, it is. Well, here's how. First of all, I knew who I wanted in a person. I knew the spirit that I wanted. I knew the type of person I wanted. I knew the humor of the person that I wanted. And I didn't even care anything. I never went to like what she looks like or anything like that. I just, it was all about heart things, things that I wanted. Loyalty. I wanted somebody who was creative.
Uh-oh.
And, and so basically that is all I focused on. And I did this at a time when I was working on the high seas as a employee aboard cargo ships, as a crewman aboard various cargo ships and passenger liners around the world. And I never let my vision of this person waver. It's what I concentrated on. And I knew there was like an interior checklist. I knew that if I would meet somebody, how far down the checklist they would go. Well, after some nearly 10 years of doing this, my checklist was more than fulfilled one wonderful afternoon when I had later left the Merchant Marine and had joined the studio system working on films. And while I was doing that, here came this wonderful costume designer who was working on a picture that I was working on. And literally when she came in the room, I knew right there, this is it.
But now...
And so I feel I totally attracted you because I never wavered from my vision.
So just for the listeners, so you visualized every day?
I did.
Okay. But you did meet someone before me.
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't work out. Did she make the same grade? Did you think that was it?
No. I thought, well, this is close enough. Maybe I'm being a little bit too particular. I'll kind of change my vision to fit, and it didn't work.
It didn't go easy.
Mm-mm.
It went hard.
Yeah.
So for those...
And I knew the difference when I met you.
So for those out there, what's your advice?
My advice is stick with your vision. And I guarantee you one thing. I will tell you this 1,000,000,000%. You'll know it when that person walks in the room. You will know it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew it in a second. And I hadn't even talked to you that much. I hadn't even met you that much. And I knew this is it. This is her.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he thought I was married because on the paperwork I'd put I was married because I got tired of guys trying to pick me up. So any kind of paper I would do that,
Mm-hmm.
And my ex and I were friends, we weren't.
But you weren't together.
Yeah, we weren't together. And so anyway, in the beginning, he actually thought I was married. And then as we got to know each other more and more, I let him in on the secret that, because, my ex would come too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he'd come on set because we'd have lunch together or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We had 3 kids in common and,
right.
We were just friends. And so then, lo and behold, we hooked up.
So that, I hope, answers the question. And I will promise you again, I'll say it one last time before we sign off. You'll know it. You'll know it when you meet the person. You just will. Mm-hmm. All right?
Okay.
And every day has been wonderful since.
Aw, you're so sweet. I like that story.
I do too. And you folks have a wonderful week. Thanks again for joining us. We'll be back next week with show number 102.
We sure will.
On our way to 200 now. Okay?
Okay.
You take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.